What is going on, everybody? This is the Pokebeards. I'm Tom.
And I'm Cody.
Cody, we have a weapon to end Brock. Thy name is Snoop Magoo.
Yeah, Snoop Magoo, he's finally got low kick.
Yeah, he does.
So we should be able to easily stomp through Brock.
Unless that 90 accuracy bites us in the butt, but I don't think it's going to be that big a deal.
For some reason, I feel like whenever I played these games,
Mm-hmm.
like the original, I missed a lot more with everything.
I know. I noticed that. There's a Metapod I was looking for to get some fat XP. Anyway, so, who are we going to lead with in Brock's to get some XP?
Oh, like who do we want to share the XP with Snoop Magoo?
Yeah, I'm thinking Cuddles.
You think so?
Yeah, because Butterfree with Confusion is pretty strong early on.
Oh, yeah. No doubt.
Mm-hmm. Pikachu, I'm sorry.
Cheddar?
Cheddar's, he's good.
Yeah. I mean, to be honest, like, after we take down Brock, we're pretty much set for the next couple gyms.
That's true. Erica might be an issue, unless we have Marge into a Pidgeot. But I never end up keeping my Pidgeys that long. Do you?
I used to roll with my Pidgey the entire game.
I did when I was little, but nowadays, every time a Pidgey comes up, I'm like, oh, heck yeah. Never use them. Don't know what that's about.
Man.
Even when I replayed Blue version on the Virtual Console, I got my Pidge and took him all the way to Celadon, and I caught a Doduo outside of Celadon.
Yeah, but Doduo's cool, though.
I know, I love a Doduo. And that thing wrecked Erica's gym.
I can't stop walking into Pokemon.
I know, this was insane when I was coming back just to find the one trainer we didn't even need. Encounter rate's nuts right now. Straight bonkers, yo.
Cool. Got out of that.
Gotta keep that in. Make sure people know I'm awesome. Oh, hey, I have something for you.
That's a girl, I'm pretty sure.
That we're talking to? No.
No, that looked like an old woman.
No.
Looks like a grandma from the front.
Grandma from the front?
And then it looks like a mister from the back.
Mister?
It's a Mr. Mrs. confusion.
Uh-huh. Old person uses confusion. What are you?
I always like this.
Pikachu. Okay. I want to show you something.
Yeah.
Walk in there.
Alright.
Save the game.
Well, hang on, let me heal. Because if I save it, I'll forget.
Ah. I thought you healed already.
Did I? No.
No?
I don't think I did.
I don't know.
I don't know. I always kind of tend to have like memory loss when I go to the Pokemon Center. And I'll heal like 3 times and then save like 5 times.
Alright, now. Talk to Jigglypuff.
Oh, you wanted me to save.
Oh yeah. Save it right now before you do anything else. You don't have to re-talk to it.
Okay, game is saved.
Walk to the far right of the Poke Center. Leave Pikachu out of the screen, and take. Yeah, but leave him out of the screen and take 250 steps up and down.
You expect me to count that?
No, you'll know when you hit it. You don't have to count it at all. Just make sure Pikachu doesn't pop back in screen.
That's fair.
So we'll talk while this is going on. So we just had supper. It's pretty good.
It was.
My wife makes a mean spaghetti with meat sauce. You know what I'm saying?
Turkey, too.
That turkey meat sauce.
It's pretty good.
So do you have any idea what I can't... Oh, I'm just excited. Have you ever seen this before?
Okay.
Okay.
I have no idea what's going on.
Alright. Okay. I saw this online and I was like, that's not true. I would have done this when I was little. I didn't do it when I was little, and it was true. Old Pokemon games and their weirdness. And I did confirm it works on the Virtual Console too. I think I just alluded to that, but I didn't say it out loud. So I wanted to specify, you know what I'm saying? I'm an idiot.
I'm excited to see what's gonna happen.
Are you? Keep going.
Huh.
You wanna know something crazy?
Yeah.
That's not what happened to me last time.
Huh.
You know what happened to me last time?
Uh-uh.
I got vertical lines, every pixel, one was blue and yellow, and it just locks up.
Interesting. I can't move.
That's okay.
Oh.
Oh, there we go.
Huh. There's some dude's face next to the W. Like where I'm looking at.
Yeah. Weird.
That is odd.
Isn't it? Now, I think I did this when I tried it. Hey, don't say it whenever you do.
Well, yeah, no. I'm just gonna move.
Yeah, whenever I did it, I was in the fan club. Yeah. Yeah, because he's stuck over there. Isn't that weird?
That is so weird. Whoa.
Huh. Oh.
Huh.
Alright, now go to the items. See if you can do the thing where you go under the cancel button.
No.
Nope. Interesting. It's weird, everything else is totally non-glitched.
What do you mean non-glitched?
Like the other menus you bring up.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant like...
Yeah, all the stuff around you is totally not glitched. Isn't that weird?
It looks like I'm on an island.
It does. Very interesting.
Well.
Reset! But yeah.
That's interesting.
Yeah, because the game, apparently, you and Pikachu step counters are supposed to be synchronized.
Yeah.
Or something like that. And when he is counted as in your party,
Mm-hmm.
if your steps get too far away from what his step count is, it, like, seizes up.
Interesting.
Yeah. That's the way I briefly read a little comment on some glitch thread or something. And I was like, what?
That was interesting.
Yeah. So that's why when you walk outside, he'll pop back up to you. Interesting, interesting. Now that we've wasted 10 minutes. The more you know about weird Pokemon games that were held together by paper clips and rubber bands.
Yeah, no joke.
Now, I assume once we get... Boy, I don't know.
Oh, I didn't mean to click that.
What'd you do?
He asked if I wanted to be told
Oh, boy.
all about it.
See, people are afraid this is what Let's Go is going to be like. Oh, you can't come in unless you have a grass type.
No, they already confirmed that
It's like...
they want you to show him the Pokemon, but you don't have to use them.
Oh, okay.
No,
Is that what the Master Mode is?
No, the Master Mode is, if it's what I'm thinking you're talking about, it's where you go around and battle Master Trainers who have level 75, like, versions of every single Pokemon.
That's not what I'm talking about, but I am interested in this. Go on.
So, with this, there are 151 trainers in the game, and they all specialize in one Pokemon. So, they'll have a level 75 of every,
Yeah.
one of each. So, you have to use that same Pokemon and beat them. So, like, if they have a Lapras, you need a Lapras.
I got it.
So, it also makes you capture every single Pokemon in the game.
That's interesting. I like that a lot.
Mm-hmm. But, what were you saying?
Because everyone thought it was, it's on easy mode or whatever. I think there's something called, not the Master Trainers, because I've seen that.
Yeah.
It's called, like, Master Mode, and it's like, hands off, no help sort of thing.
Fact check this.
Whip it out.
To the Google machine.
Google machine.
Because I have not heard of such a thing. Excuse me.
Oh yeah, you're not gonna do much consent, Diglett.
Nope. Well, Shows what you know.
Wow. Very little.
He got a crit on me.
Of course he did.
That's okay. Down. I missed. Well, at least Andrew flinched. Oh, crit. And I got scratched, and I'm probably almost dead. Oh no! I used the leer on accident. What a fool. What a fool.
I knew you were a Snoop Magoo.
God, man, that sanctuary looks nice, too.
I know, all these sprites are so good. Now, can we steal one with Marge?
I clicked Jasper.
Because he's got ground type moves, doesn't he? Oh no, he probably just scratches, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Okay. I haven't watched it. I was looking for this.
Oh, this isn't going to go well. No. Jasper couldn't do it. That's alright, and we're going to throw... Do you want Marge in or Snuggles?
Yeah, they don't matter. Marge! Get a girl!
I'm going to laugh when Marge is a boy.
I know.
And Sandshrew is down. Marge is level 8. That was a 3-level jump.
Nice. That's awesome.
So what does the Google machine come up with?
Well, perhaps. Well, hold on.
You ever looked at Brock's Overworld sprite?
No. Also, I did not find anything about that. So that's weird. Anyway.
Sad day.
Rumors, I guess. Anyway.
But yeah, he looks doofy.
Yeah? I'm gonna closer on the screen. He looks like he's going.
Yeah. He has eyeballs though.
Weird. I didn't think about that.
Or at least dots.
Look at them dots, though. I believe in rock hard defense. Did you heal?
Yeah.
Okay.
Also, I like his sprite in this better. And it looks so good too from what I remember.
Yeah. I like it
Except
a lot.
in the... Wasn't it in the red and blue he wasn't wearing a shirt?
Yeah. I mean, yeah, I don't know, man. Weird.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, no, he wasn't. So that's a cool way that you live with someone else. Oh.
Bye, Jude.
So who's about to get 4 level jumps here?
I don't know. Let's throw Jasper.
Yeah.
Onyx's sprite doesn't look very good compared to the others.
Yeah.
I mean, it looks better than it did.
I would have liked him bent the other way. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or his belly's like curved in and his tail's to the left.
Ooh, tackle, alright.
Owie, it hurt.
Kill him.
Ah. My defense lowered. That's such an annoying move.
Right?
Whew. Super effective.
Really? You're trying for that one shot?
He really is. Well, what's he gonna do? Bide? Oh, he's got tackle, I guess.
Yeah.
Now or never.
And...
Oh!
Hoo-hoo-hoo.
There you go, Snoop.
Goodbye.
Snoop.
Yeah, level 7 now.
Nice. Go, Jas. Jasper.
Thanks, bruh.
Actually, Boulder badge, bruh.
Oh wow, I can use flash. Yeah. Man, Brock paid up.
Yeah, he did. He gave us that cheddar.
I don't really want this.
It is worth $1,000, I think, or $1,500.
Is it?
Yeah. This is back when you could sell your TMs. Not like the communist sun and moon that don't let you do that.
True. To be honest, I like the way TMs work better now.
Yeah, I do too. I wish you could still sell them though. Well, I guess it really kind of defeats the purpose.
Well,
Whatever.
yeah, you can use them as much as you want.
Although it does make sense since they're technically like a CD or whatever.
Yeah, it's not like you're just like jamming it into their brain and then it's disappearing.
No, it is not like that. You're right. Hey, Cody, watch this.
Sick.
That hurt my back teeth. It's too cold. Anyway, Cody doesn't like Diet Mountain Dew.
I don't like diet anything.
Yep. Well, sniffles coming on. I enjoy the taste of Diet Dew. This video brought to you by the makers of Diet Dew, Pepsi. I wish.
I wouldn't even take their money if it was from Diet
I would.
Dew. Huh.
I'd say, let me shake your hand and then kiss you for it, buddy. You gonna skip that first chick? Sexist.
I don't even think she battles, does she?
Yeah.
I don't remember. I don't think she does.
I think she does. I think you secretly want to hold women down. Everyone, leave your comments in the comment section.
Ouch.
Although, where else would you leave a comment?
Why am I low kicking a Caterpie?
When me and the girl were playing earlier, low kick did not take down level 3.
Huh.
Have we met Snoot's match in Caterpie?
Well, I mean, really, the most damage I can get out is Scratch.
True.
Ouch.
Excuse me. You're gross.
Man, you're gonna have to like edit that. I can see the stream of the volume now when you're editing it. You're just gonna have to like click it and drag it way down.
Happens sometimes to the best of us. Oh, that's a cool Weedle.
It is pretty cool.
Like his little ball arms.
Yeah, he's like, yeah!
Put him up! I'ma sting you. I'ma sting you with my stinger.
So, is his mouth open or does he have a nose?
That's a nose.
Definitely looks like a mouth. Going, roar!
With one dumb tooth hanging in there?
Yeah. He's going, ah!
I don't know. I think it looks more like a nose. Now, Diglets. That could be a mouth with a little tiny tooth sticking out. That was a crit? Yoicks.
Oh.
Oh. Quit critting, y'all.
Come on, Marge, you're stronger than this.
You're better than him. What's that instrument called where you like stick your finger in like the field and
it's
Verathane? Nope. That's a type of Finnish. Harpsichord?
No.
Nope, that's a tiny piano. Recorder? No, that's the plastic thing we all played in 4th grade and did nothing with. What was the point of that? Yeah. What was the point of everyone learning the recorder? No one read the music.
I mean, some of us did after we, moved on from that and then went into, music later on in school.
Yeah, you're one of the weirdos, though. I was one of the cool kids. I didn't do music.
No. Hey, speaking of a story from school, you should tell them a story about,
oh no.
You know what I'm thinking of? Do you know what I'm thinking of?
No, I'm trying to think. What did we do in high school with recorders?
No, just a class you took in high school that you hated.
Oh, not home ec.
No, it was
Parenting.
yeah.
Oh, Mrs. Hazelbaker. I always liked her. No one liked her, though. Everyone said she was a mean old lady, but I really liked her.
She was okay.
Alright, let me tell y'all a story about junior year. I had to take, what do they call those? Like a recreation elective. Had to take an elective. And I had taken, I can't remember now, but it doesn't matter. Anywho, my guidance counselor, which is kind of an oxymoron, they were like, you could take parenting. And I was like, I don't really want to take parenting. So on your class forms, you put what you wanted in like the order that you wanted it. So I put parenting towards the bottom, I'm sure. And of course, I get stuck in a parenting class. So we had these robot babies that looked like a baby doll, really. They weren't that super realistic looking. But they had like these sensors in their mouth, their butt, their front butts.
Well, and they had like a gyroscope in them too, so they knew if they would be moved or
they
rocked.
Were actually pretty high tech for letting high schoolers take them home.
They were $400, remember?
Were they?
Yeah.
I don't remember that.
I do remember that because your S10 was $300.
No, it was $350.
Sorry, $350.
Yeah, the baby was worth more.
The baby was worth more than your truck. Because I remember that part.
Yeah, that does sound accurate. But anywho, so during this parenting class, there was like 3 babies per class, and you were assigned the baby for a week, and you had to take it home, and it would cry, and you had the special towel and special bottle you put up to its mouth. You'd fake wipe the stupid baby doll's butt, and the sensor would go off and say, okay, you are... It would basically show, when the teacher plugged it in, it would show Hazel Baker that you were up and you did what you're supposed to with this baby.
Yeah.
Basically saying, hey, you did a good job being a pretend parent, whatever. I didn't want to do this class. I didn't want to be in it. I didn't like all but one other dude in that class. And they were all the yuppie type girls. And I didn't like it. Anyway. So of course, I had mine. I don't even remember what I had to name it, but I named it something dumb, I'm sure. But my dad was like, what is that? I said, that's my class project thing. And he's like, is it really going to cry at like 3 in the morning? I said, yeah, she says it could. And he goes, no, you're not keeping that thing in here. And I was like, well, I don't want to waken me up either. So we stuck it in the garage. So, and where we lived, that really was in the middle of nowhere. Which... Yeah,
you were surrounded by nothing but cornfields.
Yeah.
And my grandparents' house.
Yeah, and his grandparents' house, like 3 doors down to the south. But anyway, it was weird, because like once you got down from the crossroads, literally that little hub is all houses, except there's one church, no, there's 2 churches, and like an elevator for grain, all within less than probably half a mile of each other. And then other than that, it was just fields. Anyway.
Woohoo, quick attack.
But we were the last house on the end. It doesn't matter. But anyway, so I stuck it in the garage. And I was driving to school like the Tuesday after I got it. Stupid thing starts crying, right? Like on the way to school. Like I wasn't even out of my driveway yet, because I'll tell you why I know that. So I thought, oh my gosh, this stupid thing. So I tried to put the bottle on its face. But Jasper's crushing.
Yeah.
Tried to put the bottle on its face. Didn't want that. I took the diaper thing off, and it wasn't working, and I was like, this is stupid. So I got out of my truck in my driveway and sat it in the back of the truck. Now, there was no shell or cover on this truck, so it was just an open little car seat with a fake baby in it. And I thought, you know, this could be a bad look going down the highway. So I did what everyone else would do. I stuck it in the trash bag.
Meanwhile, it's screaming.
Oh, yeah. If you're at a stoplight next to me, you would hear a screaming baby. Look over, see no baby in the car. And that's back when, before the highway was all the way through and there was actually stoplights.
Yep.
So that could have happened.
Oh, yeah, you could have.
I could have gotten some real looks. But, yeah, so I would get to school, and the horrified people parked around me would see me pull a baby out of the trash bag in the back of my car.
I saw you pull it out of it, too.
Oh, I know you did. And Jared.
Yeah.
I parked next to you guys most of the time. But, yeah. Then I went in, and Mrs. Hazel Baker was like, so, were you up all night? I was like, honestly, no, I wasn't. She's like, oh, well, that's good. Like, yeah. So fast forward to the end of the week. They plug in and see. I like that Ekans all curled up.
Yeah.
It reminds me
You
of
forgot the
Survivor.
one part when we were driving,
What was the one part?
when we were riding together in your truck, because you would take me home some days.
Yeah.
You don't remember what I did with that baby?
You really need to clarify, because that sounds really incriminating. What'd you do to the baby?
You know what I did with that fake baby?
No, I guess I don't remember.
I grabbed the fake baby by the ankle, and I hung it out the
Oh,
window.
yeah. I do recall.
Because it kept screaming, and we were getting tired of it, and I was like, ugh.
I recall that. Was it raining? Is that why I didn't leave it in the back?
Yeah.
Something like that.
It was like kind of sprinkling a little bit, if I remember right.
Because I was like, I'm not going to pay for this baby more than I paid for my truck.
Because you said, if this baby gets ruined, I owe the school $400, and it's worth more than my truck.
This is coming back to me now.
Yep.
Yep. So, yeah. So, that's right, because when she plugs it in, she sees all the responses, like how many times it cried, how many times I helped it.
Yep.
And then if there's any, what was it, high impacts or anything like that, or
Yep.
anything other than laying down or being held, basically.
Mm-hmm.
And she was like, turn in your babies. And then I turned in my baby. After class, we were doing work, bell rings, we all get up to go. And she goes, hey, Tom, come here for a minute. And I was like, okay. I thought, crap, I broke this baby or something. I was like, this isn't good. I walk up to her and she goes, did you do this assignment? And I said, yeah. I said, I took it home every day. Which, I'm not lying. I took the dumb baby home every day.
You did.
And she was like, well, something must have went wrong. I said, what do you mean? She goes, did you ever do anything with it? I said, yeah, I fed it and wiped it. I did do that in my driveway before I put it in the back of the truck. And she goes, well, something must have went wrong. I said, why? She goes, well, it says it had, I want to say like 80 high impacts.
Yeah.
Which would be from the back of the truck rolling around.
Yep.
And then she goes, there was one where what'd she say it was from you hanging it out in the truck. I knew, because I'm thinking, well, yep, that lines up. It was something about where its head was unsupported for too long. Like, that would be Cody hanging out the truck window.
Yep.
And then, literally, it said, out of, like, 60 or some times, it said it was helped twice, and I'm pretty sure that was my mom. So, I was like, I don't know what to tell you, Mrs. Hazelmaker. And she's like, well, we'll just set this one aside, because something's not working. I said, well, what are we going to do about my grade? And she goes, well, right now you have like a B in the class. She goes, is it okay with you if I just say you got the same grade on this as what you have in the class? I'm like, yeah, it's fine with me. I don't care. She's like, okay. So that's what we did. I think deep down she knew I wasn't doing nothing.
Yeah.
But I liked Hazel Baker. She was a crazy old lady, but I liked her.
That she was.
Yep, so that was my baby experience. Now with my real babies, I can honestly say, have not ever put them in the back of a truck. Or hung them out the window.
Nah, you're good, Dad.
Yep. Oh, if she could see me now.
If she could hear the story.
Yeah. Oh, man. Speaking of child stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, man, I got a doozy. Remember how you asked for some hot gossip earlier?
Yeah.
Yeah, we like to dish about gossip before we record.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway. I'm leaving no names in this. There was a situation where somebody I'm very familiar with, and I'll fill you in afterwards,
Fair enough.
very familiar with, has chickens. And also has a son and daughter. Actually, 3 sons? Crap load of kids. And they have chickens. They got this puppy for the gaggle of kids they have. The puppy starts attacking the chickens.
I had a feeling.
The dad was like, hey, Rover, or whatever it was, grabs it by the collar, pulls it away, kind of bats at it, like, knock it off, don't fight the chickens.
Yeah.
Well, Rover, we'll call him, went back to the chickens. Now the dad, not happy, takes its foot and literally goes like that, like, get off.
Yeah.
I just kicked Cody. Not very hard.
No.
Hit the puppy in such a way, totally snapped its neck.
Whoa.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, no.
Oh, yeah. In front of the gaggle of kids.
Oh, no.
Oh, yeah. The puppy yelped for like more than a couple seconds apparently, and then it was just light switch. Right when he hit it, light switch was out. You know what I mean? Like the dog didn't suffer anything.
Oh, that's so sad.
Gaggle of kids.
Oh, those poor kids.
Yeah, and I'm laughing because that's something you would see in a movie. It's like, be quiet, Dink. Like, oh no, what'd I do?
That's a horrible, like, so slim of a chance of an accident. Oh no.
I know. If you knew the person, it could not have happened to a worse subject. But anyway, that's my disturbing sense of humor. But anyway, gaggle of kids are at a restaurant. Some of the older ones, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently, if they can drive. Anyway, they're talking about, yeah, you won't believe what happened to our new puppy, Rover, to their friends or whoever they were with.
Yeah.
And they were like, what? And I said, well, it was getting into the chickens and my dad kicked it and it killed the dog. And then they were like, what are you talking about? And they gave him the whole story. Next day at school, the gaggle of kids all get pulled out of school by the police.
Oh.
Yeah, this was like last week.
Oh.
Oh, yeah. Get all pulled out of school. And Dad gets a phone call from the principal of, I don't know what school, honestly. But anyway.
Fair enough.
Had to go.
Whoa, did you see that?
I saw that. That was insane. Was that even a crit?
I don't know.
I don't think it was. Chet is going down.
Bleh.
Yeah, so the dad gets a phone call and was like, what's going on? From the principal.
Yeah.
It may be the superintendent. It was someone pretty, like, ooh,
higher up.
Yeah, like, whoa, what do they want? And basically, CPS, the Child Protective people, met him at his house when he came home from work. Kids weren't there. The whole gaggle was gone. The wife was there, hysterical crying.
Yeah.
Basically, someone at that restaurant overheard the story and called CPS.
Oh no.
And lied to CPS about what they heard. The story they gave CPS was that he was on drugs, was abusive to the kids, and to threaten them, hit the dog with a rock and killed it.
What?
Yeah. It's like, that's not even close to what happened.
Oh no.
And so CPS had to interview this slew of kids. They all gave the same story. Like, no, that's not what happened. It was just an accident. And so they were like, okay, well, we have to check in on this sort of thing. And so he was not happy about that, obviously.
Yeah.
But yeah, I couldn't believe that.
Oh man, that is nuts.
Yeah. But, yeah.
Whew.
Oh, okay. The funny part is, we saw him at a restaurant locally, the dad. And we said, hey, person. And Dad says to him, and there was some of his kids were there after they had left or whatever. He goes, hey, what's your name? Come here. And he goes, hey, I've got this dog. It just won't leave my property. Do you know anyone who can take care of that? And he starts laughing, and we all start laughing. He goes, yeah, I don't want CPS showing up again.
Oh,
and we're like,
man.
what are you talking about? We hadn't heard that part of the story.
Oh.
Yeah, and so he told us all that stuff, and we're like, oh my gosh. And Dad's like, well, it's not so funny anymore, I guess. And I was like, I don't know. I still think it's pretty funny. But,
man.
yeah, I couldn't believe that. Someone overheard in there and then called on him and then embellished the snot out of the story, which I could see kids talking and embellishing a little bit, but why would you say he was on drugs? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, that seems... I think whoever overheard was kind of adding their own spin to it.
Yeah. Man, that is nuts.
Yeah, I couldn't believe it. But, yeah, I'm not sure how we got to that story. This has been a story time episode.
Yeah.
I like these episodes.
Me too. I like stories.
So, you ever kill a puppy?
No.
Okay, me either.
No, I love animals.
Yeah, we're both fans of not killing them for no reason.
Yeah.
Like, you know what? I just get mad. I just take Jack drop kick him down the hallway. Why? It's fun and I feel strong. Okay, on that awful note, I think we're gonna stop.
Oh no.
Uh-huh. Time is up, good sir. Alrighty, well, if you enjoyed what you heard, which I don't know how you couldn't have enjoyed any of that, leave a like.
Well, not the puppy killing part. That's
yeah,
depressing and
Yeah,
sad.
no one likes puppy killing. No one likes puppy killing.
No.
It's just, if you could see this guy's face. Oh my gosh. Okay. Anyway. Leave a like and a subscribe. Yeah, tell us that you love puppies like everyone else. Puppies are great, aren't they, Cody?
I love puppies.
I do love puppies. I also like my friends getting in trouble. That's hilarious.
That is hilarious. But the circumstance is awful.
No, but that's the thing. He felt so bad about it, too.
Well,
like,
yeah.
Obviously. Uh-huh. And that's the thing. Like, he kicked him like I kicked you. I barely even hit you.
Yeah.
But he said it just... I don't know how. He said, I couldn't do that again if I tried. Like, that's insane. But, poor pups. Anyway, leave a comment and tell us how much you love puppies. Tell us any funny stories of your friends getting in trouble or your home ec class where you don't take care of babies. But we will see you guys next time. Goodbye.
Later.